Hi, my name is Dr. Greg Dorr, and we're going to show you some Theraband kinesiology taping using a star pattern. In particular, we're going to show this on the low back. This is a technique that's going to be used to help decompress a focal area of injury. In this case, we may say it's a facet or possibly a disc injury. So when we're applying this technique, we're going to be using a measurement from pelvic crest to the upper lumbar spine, and that's going to be our measurement. So depending on the size of our body, it may be slightly different from person to person. When applying this, when we have our strips cut, and in particular, we're going to use 3 separate strips. They're of different colors so that you'll see them show up a little bit better during application today. We're going to fold the tape in half and then break the backing right in the middle. So we're going to apply each individual strip in a star pattern, or what will look like an asterisk on the low back in this situation. An important thing to realize in controlling the kinesiology tape when you're using these decompressive strips is, number one, this is going to be one of our applications where the stretch in the tape is going to be over 50%. So we're going to use our exact stretch indicator, which in the case of 50% or above, we want to look to see the large hexagon become equidistant on all sides. We're going to open up that backing, and to control the tape, this is a little bit of a dexterity move for the clinician. We want to be able to hold the tape that still has the backing on it between our thumb and our first finger. So we're going to squeeze there, and with our second finger and our first finger, we're going to take the rest of that backing that's off that center piece. And now we can stretch the tape until we see that exact stretch indicator become equidistant. Now we're going to plate this right over the center point of the injury. Once that stretch is applied in the center of the tape, we're just going to smooth it out. And on the tails, this is just going to be paper off tension. We're just going to roll it right down. Remember, have no stretch on those edges. And we're going to do the same thing up top, paper off tension, just making sure that we have no stretch on the edge. Our second strip, we're going to once again stretch the tape so that our large exact stretch indicator is equidistant, showing that we have 50% stretch. And we're going to apply the second half of our X. Once again, make sure you rub in the middle, paper off tension, nothing on the edge, paper off tension, nothing on the edge. An important thing to understand associated when tape is overlapping itself is that you really need to make sure that you rub the tape very well, because tape will stick very well to the skin. It does not stick very well to itself. So when we're having multiple layers of tape, we have to make sure we activate the adhesive well. Our last strip, once again, pull in the middle, hold as we've done in the past, and now we're going to apply the tape, 50% stretch again, right across the center. Paper off tension, nothing on the edge. Paper off tension, nothing on the edge. Remember, with kinesiology tape, it likes to stick to the skin, doesn't like to stick to itself. So we're going to use the backing to activate the adhesive, especially over the area where the 3 tapes have overlapped. You want to feel that heat on your fingers, which is going to let you know that the adhesive has been activated. Now this is our star pattern. Remember, it's a decompressive technique that we can use on any focal injury in the body. Patients should notice right away that there's generally support over that specific area of injury, and depending on where it's placed, like a shoulder, you may notice that they have better range of motion as soon as the star pattern's been applied. For more information and applications, visit therabandktape.com.